connecting the Black and Caspian Seas with a nearly straight line of towering mountains. The region of the Caucasus encompasses everything from the Kurmamanish Depression in southern Russia all the way to the Turkish Pontic Mountains and the Aras River between Azerbaijan and Iran. Within this broader Caucasian region lie the Caucasian Mountains that spread with two very distinct ranges between the seas. To the south, the more mellow and older Lesser Caucasus Mountains are arching from eastern Turkey to northwestern Iran, while curving through Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. Formed by the first collision between the Arabian and Eurasian tectonic plates around 60 million years ago, the natural forces of glaciation and erosion have played a significant role in smoothing out the rugged surface here. Running parallel to the north, the younger brother, on the other hand, still has many rugged signs of its usefulness and draws a nearly straight line from the Taman Peninsula between the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov to the Absheron Peninsula of Azerbaijan. Having only formed 25 million years ago, a lot more tectonic and volcanic remnants can be found along this line, with enormous dormant stratovolcanoes and countless geothermal features scattering the landscape. The watershed of the Greater Caucasus Mountains, shared by Russia to the north and Georgia and Azerbaijan to the south, runs along a total of 7 mountains surpassing the 5,000-meter mark, with the area in between them being equally inhospitable. The pointy summits of these giants have had deep gorges carved out throughout time, which today are occupied by over 2,000 separate glacier fields. Most of these glaciers are smaller than a square kilometer in area, which is why they are commonly referred to as pocket glaciers, and their future is uncertain. Tracking the glacier inventory of the Greater Caucasus Mountains over the last quarter decade, a decrease of surface cover exceeding 30% has been recorded, and these pocket glaciers will be the first to go. The largest glacial ice mass is nestled between the two majestic stratovolcanoes of Mount Elbrus and Mount Kazbek. Mount Elbrus, entirely within Russian territory, is the tallest peak of the Caucasus, soaring to an impressive 5,642 meters above sea level. Widely recognized as a dormant volcano, it stands unchallenged for thousands of kilometers with a prominence of 4,750 meters, nearly matching the elevation of Mont Blanc, making it the 10th most prominent mountain in the world. But more about its peculiarities later in the video. In contrast, Mount Kazbek, which lies on the Georgian-Russian border about 180 kilometers to the east, is still assumed to have active volcanic features lurking inside of it, and since it last erupted as recently as 750 BCE, it is sparking ongoing debates about its current status as an active or dormant volcano. This striking peak is not only the most picturesque mountain of the region, but its pyramid summit is also enshrined in local legend, as it is said to be the mountain where the Georgian version of Prometheus is chained to for stealing fire from the gods. The vast snow and ice masses that crown the Greater Caucasus inevitably lead to significant meltwater, especially during the spring months as temperatures rise. As this meltwater descends the mountain slopes, it carves deep gorges into the landscape, creating broad arteries between them. Once the spring flood recedes, the raging rivers give way to a mesmerizing network of braided mountain streams, winding through the sparse vegetation. As the waters travel farther, they combine their forces, forming extensive drainage basins in the foothill valleys. After being blocked by the occasional hydropower plant, vast alluvial basins have formed between the two Caucasus ranges, with the Roni River draining the west into the Black Sea, and the Kura passing by Tbilisi and then draining nearly the entirety of neighboring Azerbaijan. Covering over 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles in length and 5,000 meters or 16,400 feet in elevation difference, within this narrow strip of mountains, a remarkable diversity of natural features has emerged,